Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Jacob Misiorowski. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time. About to get started here. Here's Trevor Larnach. Here's a 1-1. That one almost got him. The other way, and it goes just foul.
Wow, that was just foul. Very close to maybe being extra bases there.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One away.
Batting second.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Cut on and missed at 101. In the count, 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. And a good eye there. This one in the air, center field. Lockridge under it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Josh Bell.
Third, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Two down, nobody on. That one in triple digits.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
1-2 now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here in Milwaukee, and on the hill for the Twins, Dean Kramer. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Number 11, Jackson Chourio.
That one misses, so a
base.
leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Lee tossed to second. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Andrew Vaughn now. The 1-1. There's a strike. 95 of that one. And a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Nobody left for Milwaukee. We played an inning. No score. Feel like Nick, throwing cannons down the field. I'm a wild out. Step up to the plate, no hesitation.
expectation, I'm a wild child. Crowd control. Break them loose, they mind, we feel no wild out.
Top of the second, and now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. One up, one down.
That is big. The shortstop, Brooks Lee.
In there. And so now 1-2. Lee wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. That one fouled off. 2-2. Second inning here. No score. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Terang fires over to first, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning, William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
Ball, no.
Check swing. He went. And the count's even at 2. Now
Ball
one
3.
missed. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's worth the price of admission. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Jackknifes out of the way. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone. Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Number 18, Louis.
Next for Milwaukee, Luis Lara. Swings through that one.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Roden has a beat on it. That's out number 2.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 6, David Hamilton.
What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. We played 2 full. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Back here in Milwaukee, and now the Twins catcher, Victor Caratini.
No,
Really
that's a
good
ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 18, Alan Roden.
That's a ball.
And that's in the dirt. And the count is filled up. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Stays alive.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So digging in, Kalen Culpepper. Two down, nobody on. And
Ball.
that is downstairs. Ball 3. High fly ball, right field. Lara should have this one. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Back here at American Family Field, digging in, number 12. Ball to strike, the pitch. Comes up empty, that's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So now 1 and 2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Go Rio.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. That
Ball.
misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Bryce Terang in the on-deck circle. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they still lead it 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Trevor Larnach. The 1-1.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that puts him just 1K away from 200 on the year. The Twins hitless so far in the game. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Outside. Ball 3. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Got him swinging for the K. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Quick move to first. Lewis
He's in there.
dives
He's
back
safe.
in safely. Triple digits on that last pitch. 1 left for Minnesota, and it remains 1-0. up for? This is Bryce Terang.
The second baseman,
1-1 now. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 1-2 now.
Ball 2.
Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it, and he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Everything came together for him, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the goal. That's it for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Keishel on his way over and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, William.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. The 2-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Runner from third in to score, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
1 out, the runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Next for the Brewers, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Luis Lara. Man on second, 2 down. Pulls that one foul. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, right field. Roden drops steps, heads back on it. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. We're headed to the 5th. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. New inning getting started, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
The 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Ball.
The Brewers leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet. I think he'll probably keep this approach.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the 5th. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Ball to strike. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Next for the Brewers, Brandon Lockridge. Into center and a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back singles. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Backed off the plate that time. Two on, 1 out. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Next to hit, Bryce Terang. Way out front for strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Brewers strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Back here at American Family Field. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's involved. In the duggets with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything. Fitness to
Leading off, Alan Roden.
The right fielder, Alan Roden.
Late on that fastball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That guy.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Kalen Culpepper.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No.
That's a really good take.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The Brewers trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. The 1-1. Runner on the move. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota, the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Movement in the bullpen. Lyon Richardson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Uribe getting loose as well. Runner at second, 2 down. That one finds the zone, and the count now even up. Got him swinging. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Brewers 2 and the Twins nothing.
My band battles bad as the Beatles, so talk to me nicely. Stand on pins and needles, and Dallas my gameplay is dangerous and lethal. This Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with Chicos, simply unbeatable. That's just my ethos. Character.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Andrew Vaughn getting ready to hit. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next.
And now it's William Contreras. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
On the ground at first. Clemens takes it to the bag, and he's out.
Up next for the Brewers, the catcher, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, left field. Larnach gets under it, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Twins nothing. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Lyon Richardson. This is his 3rd time out this year. Josh Bell at the plate now.
The designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Right through there for a strike. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Hit in the air, left field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Minnesota, the first baseman, number 2, Cody Clemens.
Check swing. He held up. Ball 2. The Twins down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Leaping, and he brought it back.
Rob's a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brooks Lee. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Down go the Twins in order. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tommy Nance.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, number 18, Luis Laura.
Here's a 1-1. And that skips in the dirt.
That's
Laura
a check.
checks
Did he
his
go?
swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Outside with a breaking ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. That one
Ball
misses.
4, first
So a
base.
leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. Double play ball to second. To Lee. Not in time
He's
at
safe.
first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Brewers, the shortstop, Cooper Brett.
And that's
Ball.
downstairs. And it's 2-1. Now a quick throw to first. And he's
Safe.
back in safely. The 2-1. Breaking
Ball
ball
3.
misses down and away. So
That's a
walk
ball. Take
puts
your base.
runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Tommy Nance will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. On the mound now for the Twins, number 78.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Next for Milwaukee, Brandon Lockridge.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. Off the
Ball.
mark there. Ball 2. This one in the air right field. He makes the grab.
next for
The Brewers trying to break this one open. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Del Rio.
That's
Could be
a
some
ball.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And
No.
that one's a little bit low. 3-1. Activity in the bullpen. Taylor Rogers, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. 2 on, 2 outs. And the tying
Yeah,
run
ball 4,
is on
first base.
base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
The 1-1. On the ground.
That's a foul ball.
And foul ball.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Good job to fight that one off. Struck him out looking. Huge strikeout there. Brewers leave them loaded, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here in Milwaukee, and now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel. The 1-1.
Ball. No.
Action in the pen down there. Trevor McGill, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Uribe also getting ready. The count 2-1. Fouled off down the right side. Here's a 2-2. And
Ball
downstairs. Out to center. Lockridge under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
The Brewers up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
2 down.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, number 18.
Here comes the
Alan
manager out of the dugout,
Rooney.
and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Lyon Richardson is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Abner Uribe.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Alan Roden, the next Twin up to hit. Two down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's
Ball.
down and in. Culpepper waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Laced to right center, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Galen Culpepper.
Ball.
Tying run at the plate. That's off the inside corner. 3-1 now. Trevor Larnach in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Pitch is in there. And a full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The tying run at the plate. Outside and low, it's ball 4. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Back to the top of the order now. So up next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. The 1-1. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Two on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Lockridge gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Great work out of the Brewer bullpen right there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Brewers 2 and the Twins nothing. Back here at American Family Field. Stepping in, Andrew Vaughn. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
That smash towards center. And there's one down. One out, man at first. It's Gary Sanchez. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one inside. Look out. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Man at first, one away. Softly hit to third. Lewis beats to second. Out there. Double
That's
play.
an out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Brewers on top here, 2-0. Last chance coming up for the Twins. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Trevor McGill.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one fouled off. Two now. Upstairs. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Chorio moving under it. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. And that one almost hit him. Swings through it for the K. Down to the last out for the Twins.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
This could end it. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Well, a low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game, few errors, pretty clean. That's kind of what you want to see in terms of defense and pitching. A couple of runs was all it took to get the W today.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.